Welcome back, Back40 Family. This is the first time I think I'm filming this week. Today is Thursday, April Fools. Actually, I pulled a couple tricks. And one of those tricks is telling my friend who I'm making this knife for. I said, "Your knife is done." She was like, "Wait, really?" And I was like, "Haha, April Fools." And I actually didn't get her with it because I normally do all that stuff. So, this is the sticker that I threw up on old Betsy. Should I name this workbench? I don't know. It's a Craftsman. But as you know, I have the combat sticker, and this is Demolition Ranch. This is the Freedom Eagle. It has, you know, a bunch of pew pews on it. You got big pew pew, and then it goes down all the way to, you know, flintlocks and stuff. But it's a very big one. My hand is pretty large, and yeah, that covers over my hand. So if you want one of these stickers, his website will be in the description. Very awesome channels. Those will be linked in the description. Well, please go check him out. But we are finally working on the Dirk today. But as a couple of y'all know, I have been going live this week doing some hand sanding stuff, and in my live stream last night, if you fast forward to the end of that, you'll find out that I had to do something to it. But the agenda today, or tonight, is I have to grind that black line essentially down, because this side right there is a little bit longer than this side. And then I think I'm gonna even up the shoulders now, I think. And then, you haven't seen this drawing in a while, I updated it. This is the style of guard we're gonna be doing. This is what the bevels are generally roughly around what they're gonna look like when it is all hopefully said and done. Now, if you noticed, this piece of huge steel, it's 3 feet long by 3 inches by 3/16. This is not for knives because it's not hardenable, sadly, but this is for the grinding table to replace this old prototype. The problems I was having, hold on. Some of the problems I was having is I hit this little ledge right here with my things when they were down, and they just go bump up my grinds and stuff like that. So this is going away. That there will be going in its place. I might have to do supports on that. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to take these clamps out and figure out how I'm going to clamp this down. And as always, guys, with this channel, let's get into some time lapse. Scratch the screws. These are actually pretty strong clamps. So I'm gonna try these for now, and also gives me, like, when I'm tired, I can actually like lean on here a little bit. We'll see how it works. Alright, I actually turned off the camera so I could, the camera angle and the grinder angle, the sparks were flying right where I needed to grind, so had to turn you off for a second. But as you saw from the flyby, these two are in. There's a little bit of a gap on that one. I put a little bit of cardboard underneath that one, but not be a redneck without some cardboard or duct tape. So now that's on here, we can grind that off, and then we can start scribing on the bevels. But first things first, making sure these edges are straight, otherwise my bevels will not be straight. So let's get into some time lapse. Alrighty guys, she is there. I'm gonna do some final measurements just to make sure. If you do not have a pair of calipers, digital dial, whatever, they are a blessing. They are there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna dry this off real quick, And we're gonna start scribing on the bevels. Okay, so since I'm going off between the shoulders, I actually need to square up the shoulders really quick before I start scribing in the lines. Glad I caught that real quick, so let's go ahead and square these up. So just to give you a little sense of what I'm doing, in case y'all end up doing the same thing, trying to include more tips in my videos. So I have to do 4 bevels, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, right? Well, the way I'm copying this bevel line is basically connect the dots. So this is where calipers come in. I'm measuring from the inside, so from the outside of this edge to the inside of this bevel line right here. So from this line to this line, and then gonna go down again and again. But I'm also, so when I do this side, so boom, boom, all right, I got that measurement. Then I'm gonna come over here like I just did. All right, marked. All right. Now I'm gonna go from the outside of this edge to this right there. They should be the same. Make sure this thing is sitting flat and mark it like I just did, okay? Make sure these are lined up. Okay, so basically there. Not everything is perfect, right? So now back to this side again. I'm gonna take the outside edge, inside edge. All right, it's pretty much the same thing. Boom. Alrighty. Now, actually, see, I improve as I go. So let's actually do these marks in stages. I'll go down here, and I'll go down here, and then there. So that's the measurements I'm going at. Intervals. Sorry, not measurements. Alright, so I did the top one. Now down to this bottom one. I forgot to mark them on the Dirk. There we go. Hopefully I can see those. Alright, so we got one there, one there, one there. Now, it's the second one right here. Outside, inside, alrighty. Where's that tick mark? I do recommend doing this in pencil first, because you can always erase a pencil. So that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna mark that. I have acetone, so I'm pretty sure I can remove those. Alrighty. Now, third one, this is when we're starting to close in a little bit. Alrighty, just about right there. Alright, we go down to the second tick mark. Alright, that looks pretty good. Tap that real quick. Third one, this is where it gets skinny. Now what I don't know, this should work on the belt grinder, hopefully. If not, I'm gonna probably have to start over. Which we're at the third part, so I don't think that would be too bad, I don't think. Alright. And now I'm gonna do a couple more marks, and then I'll be done in 3, 2, 1, pow! Ah, that worked beautifully. I'm actually very shocked. Now this is rough, very rough, but that worked. If y'all try that on anything that y'all do, please let me know, because I'd be stoked if that actually works for this. So now what we need to do is put this on the jig, screw it all up, attach it and put the clamp on it, everything like that, and then set the pitch on it. This is scary. And I was also hoping to leave like some of the old teeth marks on here, but sadly no can do, because that would have looked really cool. I don't know, I might end up doing a stock removal one, but probably not. But let's be honest with ourselves, probably not. Alrighty guys, so I have no idea why it's doing this. It's a little bit different of it, and for some reason when I set it, it kind of walks on me, but that's okay. Here we are. This is gonna be one light blade, like all that weight is probably gonna be in the handle. So my little trick to straighten those lines out, well, it works most of the time, I haven't done it yet, is so if my bevel starts walking a little bit higher up than I intended it to, and you know, I kind of mess up where my line is, that is okay. It is not the end of the world. What I do after I finish up where my bevel needs to be is I set these to 0, so basically flush, and I'll grind the new flat line in, and I think that's what I'm gonna have to end up doing. And now the really challenging part is I cannot actually grind a lot off because I have another side to do. So that's gonna be really fun trying to get those even. But I'm gonna scribe on where my bevel lines need to be, and then after I do the other side, because I don't wanna mess up these angles right here, I'm gonna do the other side real quick. It doesn't take me long. That probably took me 15 minutes. And I'm gonna scribe on, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scribe on these bevel lines. I'm still gonna do the other side first before I set these back down to flush so I don't lose my lines. And then once I get the other side done, then I'll go ahead and scribe on that flat line to where that needs to be. And then we'll go ahead and grind in the new flats. But the other side will be done in 3, 2, 1, bam! Alrighty guys, something crazy is happening. It is still light outside. And time check is 7:08. Alright, you ready? This is what she is. She's not pretty, but I did that little trick of doing the flats. The only iffy side was this side, I think. But I'll get it more straightened out when hand sanding. I just gotta talk to her what grit she wants. But I'm pretty happy. Could have done better, but you win some, you lose some. This thing has the weight's all on the tang now. Like, I'm pretty sure the tang is heavier than the actual blade part, but this is what she is. So next part of it is going to be hand sanding, and I think I'm gonna do a live stream on a Saturday morning for that. Let me know if I should do that. I'm not gonna end it out here because I'm not sure on where my time is. So if I've gone past 10 minutes or something like that, you'll see future self end out this video. If not, you'll see me tomorrow to work on some more finer details. I guess get the there's like one bevel that I just need to tweak a little bit. So I will see y'all either in the future or tomorrow. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you for sticking with me through all of that jazz. But yeah guys, thank you for watching Back40 Family, and if you're not part of the Back40 Family yet, all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Other than that guys, please remember, Jesus loves you, I love you, and y'all please have a fantastic day.